Speech writing process. What is speech writing process? Speech writing process is an art of conveying a message to your audience either through oral communication or through other means such as PowerPoint slides. Speech writing has the same function as normal writing. Speech writing process is what we usually do in school, like our teachers doing oral recitations or presenting PowerPoint slides of our daily lessons. That is also called the speech writing process. There are 3 reasons for writing. First reason is to inform, second reason is to explain, third reason is to persuade. To inform is to give or impart knowledge of a fact or circumstance to persuade is to prevail on a person to do something as by advising or urging. And last, to explain is to make plain or clear, render understandable or intelligible. That is speech writing process.
So our first component of speech writing process is the audience analysis. So it entails looking into the profile of your target audience, create a bridge between your audience and your speech. So this is the target audience attract, and this includes demography, situation, and psychology. The next component of speech writing process is the purpose. Writing and delivering the speech can be classified into 3. So these are the informative, entertainment, and persuasive. So when we say informative, it provides the audience with a clear understanding or idea presented by the speaker. So we have here a sample. Guest speaker presenting information to a group of students about how to apply for college. So from this sample, the group of students provide clear understanding or idea presented by the guest speaker. So next is the entertainment speech. So it provides audience with amusement. So when we say amusement, it is a state of finding something funny. So we have here a sample. When students want to present an argument, making people agree with their point of view. So it is very entertaining because it makes people agree with their point of view. And lastly is the persuasive speech. So it provides audience with well-argued ideas that can influence their own beliefs and decisions. So we have here an example that a teenager attempting to convince her parents that she needs to be able to stay out until 11 p.m. instead of 10 p.m. So when we say persuasive, it is convincing our listeners. So in this sample is the listeners is the parents, and the teenager is convincing her parents to stay out.
Topic. The main point or idea, which can be determined once you have decided on your own purpose. Choose a topic that really interests you. So this one plays an important role in writing our own speech. Next, narrowing down a topic, making your main idea more specific and focused. So we should eliminate these nonsense ideas so that we can make our point straight. Next, data gathering. The stage where you collect ideas, information, sources, and reference relevant to your specific topic. And lastly, we have writing patterns, or structures that will help you organize the ideas related to your topic.
So the purpose is defined as to plan or intend to do something. And for the specific purpose, it specifies the actual topic you have chosen and the basic objective you hope to accomplish with your speech. And the topic is a heading in an outlined argument or exposition. And the pattern is your finding way to make your problem solved, or easy way to get get rid of your problem. So for the introduction is your introducing or the state of being introduced and a formal presentation of one person to another or others. The body it symbolizes or represents the whole of your paper or etc. And the body of your paper supports the main point of your paper. And the conclusion is the last part of something, its end or result.
List format is a format suggested in writing the outlines of your speech. Here's an example of list format. As today there is an alarming increase of waste in our community. According to the Solid Waste Management Office, if we do not take immediate action, we might face now more perils caused by natural calamities. Now I am going to talk about how to eliminate waste and protect the environment. Improper waste disposal causes environmental problems. Waste contaminate the soil. Waste contaminate the water. Waste can cause flood. There are ways to eliminate waste and protect environment. Reducing, reusing, and recycling can help eliminate waste. People should start doing this at home. This solution should be supported by the local government. We must act now. This solution should be supported by the local government. Let us learn from our experiences of calamities caused by improper waste disposal. As you can see in number 1, it has the introduction of the speech, which composed of the problem of the community, and number 2 on what will cause the improper waste disposal to the environmental problems, and number 3 the solution to eliminate the waste and protect the environment, and number 4 to act to the problem or to take action, and this action must be supported by the local government.
Part of the body of speech is the introduction. So the introduction is the foundation of your speech. This is to grab the attention of your audience and to create the desire in them to listen. So the goal of the introduction is to stimulate the interest of your audience, to announce the main topic, and to leave the first impression. So in writing introduction, we may use some life experiences that will relate to the topic, and this helps you create a good content. We may also use some facts, some quotes, or some personal stories to illustrate your point. So this will make your speech more interesting and your audience to eager to listen. Next, we have the conclusion. This provides the summary of your speech. It emphasizes the message and calls for action. So the goal of the introduction is to leave a memorable impression to your audience. So at this point, this is where you summarize your speech to restate all the important information, and the part where you provide the sense of closure, where the conflict and the problem have been resolved. Next, we have for editing and revising. So your written speech involves correcting errors and mechanisms such as grammars, punctuations, capitalizations, unity, and coherence, and others. So we all know that it is unavoidable to make mistakes. So in this part, we make changes. We may add or remove information to improve the content of your speech. So there are 6 power principles in speech editing. So the first power principle in speech editing is edit for focus. We may ask the question, what's the point or what's the message all about? This will help you ensure that all you have written from the introduction to the conclusion is related to the topic. This must relate to the core message. The next, when we have the edit for clarity, all ideas in your speech are clear. by arranging them in logical order. It is one of the best ways to ensure the clarity of your speech. Next, we have the edit for precision. Keep your speech short and simple. We have eliminate unrelated stories and sentences. We may ask the question, is this essential? If no, we must remove that information. Next, we have the edit for continuity. So keep the flow of your presentation smooth. So this is to avoid some abrupt transition where you can lose some audience. Next, we have the edit for variety. Shifting to the tone to formal to conversational words and phrases. By adding some spice to your speech, this makes the speech more enjoyable and helps appeal to different thinkers of the audience. Lastly, we have the edit for impact and beauty. Making speech memorable by using memorable lines. We may also add some descriptive images, some surprises to the audience.
Rehearsing. Rehearsing gives you an opportunity to identify what works and what does not work for you and for your target audience. One of the most important benefits of rehearsing a speech is the building of self-confidence. While the ultimate goal of rehearsing is to find errors and to make adjustments, the goal of building confidence in yourself and in your material is extremely important. The more comfortable you are with your material, the better your delivery will be. Guidelines in speech writing. Keep your words short and simple. Keeping things short and simple is that it makes them easier to recall. Avoid jargon, acronym, or technical words because they may confuse your audience. Using jargon, acronym, or technical words exclude people and leave the audiences guessing and confused. Not everyone who reads or hears your piecework may know what they mean. Make your speech more personal. Select a topic that you're passionate about. By doing so, the audience will see, hear, and feel your excitement for the subject. Use active verbs and contractions because they add personal and conversational tone of your voice. It becomes easier for the people to follow your train of thought. They don't have to consult the dictionary for unfamiliar words. They can simply receive the message you want to give them. Be sensitive to your audience. Being aware of sensitive topics can help you to avoid using words that might offend or upset people. Words that you need to be careful about using because their use may, intentionally or not, might insult or offend some people. Use metaphors and other figures of speech to effectively convey your point. When you use metaphors in a way that is not too much interrupting, your speech clarity just gets better. And as you all know, clarity is very important. Figures of speech are very important. They specify between different shades of meaning and give more accurate descriptions. Manage your time well. Good time management allows you to accomplish more in a shorter period of time. Time management teaches you patience and how to tackle difficult tasks in a given space of time.